What's going on, you guys? It's your boy Josiah here, back today with another banger. Sorry the camera's a little tilted. Can't really do anything about it. It's just weight to ratio. I have a little thing to help with the lighting a little bit, so hopefully it helps. Hopefully it's better. But I just wanted to address some issues on the C5. The C5 is running, still starts up and drives just fine, but it does have a couple of issues. It has the harmonic balancer, or some call it a harmonic dampener. It has an issue and it definitely needs to be replaced, as well as the windshield wiper motor, which I was working on getting that replaced, but then I discovered more and more issues. So my windshield wipers don't take priority over, a torque tube or a harmonic dampener. So yeah, as I just said, there is some torque tube damage. I believe it's due to sitting from either the previous owner or the owner before that, because this car only has 44,000 miles, let alone issues like that. So there are torque tube bearings as well as bushings and couplers that eventually just wear out over time, especially with sitting. And then all of a sudden you start the car up after 8 years of sitting, and then, it's just damage. Suddenly going into motion after not being in motion for so long causes damage, which is why people say go out, drive your cars, don't just sit them and not drive them. And with these cars, getting a higher mileage car is probably better than getting one with 10,000 miles, because everything's going to have more problems. I'm probably going to have to change a bunch of hoses. I've been literally keeping my eye out. I have a small leak that I haven't quite figured out coming from somewhere, not oil, not transmission, not coolant, or it might be coolant. It's like a watery leak under the car when it started, especially on hot days. But all cars leak a little bit of like water substance when the AC's on, and here in Oklahoma yesterday was 106. So yeah, it's not uncommon, but it worries me because I start both of these cars, and even my old Corvette had no issues whatsoever. No issues, no leaks, never did, never ever had one. I don't think it ever leaked, even with the cold blowing AC. And sometimes the AC in this just decides it wants to blow cold and then kind of warm cold. So I don't know if it's just because of the heat or what, but I'm having it all checked out. I want to do most of the work myself, but it seems like stuff is just stopping me from doing that. Especially when I just got in, I changed all the fluids. I did that. That was super fun, and I plan to change my fluids from here on out. Now that's something I can do. But as I learn and grow with this car, it seems like I find out more and more issues and problems that I can't seem to figure out myself, and I don't necessarily trust myself to fix them straight away. So I will probably end up taking the loss and paying some labor to have that done properly and professionally. But I don't trust dealerships, so I found a reputable site, people who do it here in Oklahoma. They're about 2 hours away from me. I'm going to take it to them and have them do it. He said that it'll be roughly $1,500, which is not bad if they can get in there, especially if they're going to redo the clutch and stuff. I'll buy the clutch and get that done. So we're up to 2,000 there. The couplers as well as the bushings are another $90 a piece. So we're probably up to another 180. So we're at $2,200 just from speaking on it. It'll probably get up to 25, 27, I'd assume. But then it's done, and I hopefully won't have to change it ever again. And they have warranties with them. It's a 1-year warranty or 12,000 miles. So I can get my 12,000 miles in, and hopefully nothing happens. But again, I'm sorry for the lack of posting. It's been a ton of different stuff lately. Yeah, I haven't even had time to really wash my car. I've literally been on go, window washing, getting as much money as I can. I almost actually started working night shifts at a nursing home again, because I am a CNA, and I sometimes do CNA work here on the side as I make my own schedule. But I haven't had to do that with TikTok. TikTok has helped out a ton, and we're almost there on YouTube to start getting paid from YouTube. But we are selling the Mustang. I plan to get some type of little daily here. We will have the Jeep Gladiator, so you guys will see a Jeep Gladiator more often, and you will see the Corvette, because the Corvette is going nowhere. I will stick with this Corvette through hell if I have to. But that is basically for the reason for the lack of posting. But I am trying to get more on here. I'm trying to post 5 YouTube shorts a day, and I'm going to try to post at least 2 long form videos every single week. But again, I appreciate you guys for watching. I just wanted to address the issues. I guess the elephant in the room, whatever, because a lot of people have texted me and messaged me and been like, hey, I was watching your YouTube. Where'd it go? You were posting at least once or twice a week, and you were posting a ton of YouTube shorts, and well, life happens. And My daughter is born on August 8th. We had the baby shower yesterday. Got a ton of stuff from that. Thank you to those who attended, and thank you to those who didn't but still sent stuff. Thank you to those who just wish the best. But life is happening, and I've got to take care of myself and my family first, and so that includes making money from here. But as I'm not making money on YouTube yet, it's not as a direct issue. So yep, we're trying to get it solved, trying to get it figured out, but there are more pressing matters. But again, thank you guys so much for all the love and support. I appreciate you guys watching, and definitely let me know. If I wouldn't have found out about the torque tube, this whole car would have been lowered and had a whole bunch of new lights, side markers, fronts, pop-ups, but that didn't happen. So I'm basically putting all my money to a torque tube for it to look the exact same for a little longer, but at least it'll drive. But again, thank you guys for watching. I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.